Hi, I'm Harry Doyle. I'm the Director of Aspire Liverpool. And the great thing this week is it's the 5th annual residential at St Peter's College. This is a great partnership that we have. And I'm having a quick catch up with Roman, who's one of my ex-pupils, ex-students, who got his place here at St Peter's College to study history. Roman, it's lovely to see you. It's obviously, this is your first year at St Peter's College and you were on the Aspire programme. How's it all going?
I think it's fantastic. It's kind of the happiest I've ever been.
That's one of the things, when we work with students, they sort of feel that they can't see themselves studying here. But then when we bring them to Oxford, I mean, when we bring them to St. Peter's, they just feel at home. What do you think makes St. Peter's feel homely?
I think the fact that it's just tiny kind of helps a lot. Like you learn like kind of everyone's name like the first day that you're here. I think it just kind of helps with like people just like love what they do here, and like everyone kind of like bonds over the fact that they just want to talk about the subject.
What's been your highlight so far?
I think that it's going to sound so stupid. The libraries, I guess, because like when you go down to like the old box, it's like the oldest library in Europe, and like as a history student, I'm like geeking out every time I go in there.
So, what have you come across any other Scousers while you've been here?
Yeah, more than I thought it would. There's a lot of Peters, I guess, quite a few like the years above me, like dotted around kind of like every college. You can like pick out like one or two. Aspire's probably been really cool. A lot of people I talked to like at Peters who were from Liverpool, like they all came up from Aspire.
When people think about Oxford, they think about sort of the all the great people that have come here, that they've studied here. And again, going back to that point of, is it for me? What do you think was the moment where you realised, actually, I want to apply to Oxford?
When I was down here on like the Aspire residential, like it kind of just, it felt good to be here. Like it just kind of makes sense for me to be down here. I like kind of how like intimate everything is. Like how I don't think I ever really knew like I was kind of like meant to be here until like I got my offer. So like but then I would have never like applied, or I never like would have pushed myself, or even like because like the thought about Oxford like never even like occurred to me until like the Aspire program like reached out. I guess it's not even, it wasn't even that like I didn't think I could get in. Like it just like it wasn't there like in my peripheral.
So a question I get asked all the time by our students is, they think if they apply to Oxford and they come here, that they have to, when they eat all together, wearing cloaks, it's all candle lit and everything. So just to clarify for the students, breakfast, lunch and dinner, they can go without it being a formal. It happens as normal. A formal just takes place after dinner at a later time.
Yeah, we live like normal, not normal people. You don't have to come to breakfast, lunch and dinner in suits. Most colleges kind of 2 to 3 times a week. You'll have formal dinner, which you'll get to like dress up in like your black tie and your academic gown. You'll all sit together like and have like a nice 3-course meal, and that's kind of like what you like picture when you come down to Oxford. Yeah. But if that's not like what you like, or like that's just not your preference, you have regular meals before that.
It's quite cheap with the food as
it's
well,
really
isn't
cheap,
it?
yeah.
Even the formal. You've done a formal, haven't you?
I've done a few formals. Yeah.
How was that? I mean, I'm guessing you didn't at home back in Liverpool.
No, yeah.
Have candle-lit dinners and wearing your gowns.
It's incredible.
What's a message to my current batch of students on the Aspire programme? What would your message be to them if they're thinking about Oxford and Cambridge?
Do it. Like,
do it.
There's
particularly
no
Peters though.
Specifically Peters. There's no reason not to. Oxford can be really terrifying and daunting just because no one really talks about it, especially at least in my experience in Liverpool. So it's kind of got this like weird like mystique to it. It feels like kind of impenetrable. It's nothing like that. Everything down here is like casual and intense. Everyone here is like here to support you. It's one of 5 like applications you're gonna make. There's no reason not to do it. And if you do it, and if you do get the privilege to be accepted, kind of it can be like a life-changing decision.